Hey, Billy, you were talking about Keys against Tulsa, weren't you, earlier?
We were just scouting them, and I heard that they beat San Jose State pretty nicely.
That that's what I'm curious about. Since you did score 77, but Urban said that you guys could have done some things better. How much time did you spend on that film relative to how much you would have expected to spend?
Well, I mean, again, a lot of it was fundamental errors. So there was things on my behalf, the offensive line's behalf, just footwork stuff and things. Hey, we need to make sure if we see this again, we correct it before it becomes an everlasting problem. And that's you have to watch it. You have to see what you messed up on and where you graded, what you did well on, where the good blocks were, and where we need to improve on. So that's what we did a lot with the Bowling Green film.
But did you move on pretty quickly from it?
Today we started watching. That's kind of the process. Sundays are usually
Right.
watch game tape, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday start getting into the next opponent, and that's what we're looking forward to doing.
What kind of life have you bought into here, where y'all go for 776 yards, and yet there's all these things you can improve on? Billy, I mean, is it a never-ending search for what? Perfection or what?
Yeah, we're always chasing perfection. I think that happens in all facets of life. You can't just limit that just to football itself.
Yeah.
I mean, we talk about being a business student. We talk about a process. You always want to improve a process, and with that, anytime there's slack or waste, as we call it in the business world, you just gotta improve on. So the waste, I had a bad step, so I need to improve that step to continue to improve the process, and then in the grand scheme of things, improve the offense.
JT talked about how he has kind of like got you guys in better protection a few times. It was pretty evident on Saturday how that worked, especially with the first touchdown to KJ. Is that different from him as opposed to what he did last year, or is it just kind of like him more mastering things?
Yeah, this is Coach Meyer made a reference. This is his car, and he was like, oh, slow down. Hey, let's do this. Boom, and we just changed one thing. And I think he and I reference our freshman year a lot, and our heads just going, oh my God, there's so much going on right now. It's so fast, and him being able to, hey, let's check this, let's do this, and then you see a touchdown, and that's just this part of the maturation process, and he's the the driver to the offense. So,
Billy, how well do you know your kicker?
Tyler Durbin. What do you want to know?
You know more than your head coach does already.
What do you want to know?
More than Urban does.
What do you want to know?
Are you surprised by the way he played? I mean, you guys never played football until now.
Hey, Durbin's the man. He's the man. I mean, whatever you want to know. He's married. He's a great guy.
How have you gone about getting to know him? Because it's like he just started practicing this year. It's like, how have you gone about getting to know him?
Well, kind of specialists they are unique individuals. Very, very unique individuals. I mean, Cam Johnson. I came in with Cam being our part of my recruiting class, and you learn things very quickly with those guys. They got a little bit more extra time, so Aaron Maherter, our backup short snapper and long snapper, he's very, very funny. You have to, whenever you get a chance to interview him, he's a funny guy. But yeah, Tyler Durbin, no, he was came in because I know he was the backup to Sean. And then Sean got hurt, and you start to learn more about him. And then all of a sudden, he runs down on a kick up and smacks some kid. So I told him that he's going to have to get after that Penn State kicker since he smacked that guy from Kent State. I was like, man, don't do my boys from Kent State like that now. Come on now, representing Northeast Ohio. So, but yeah, I was like 260, and he came down and hit him like we hit a linebacker. Like, oh boy.